Good morning, everybody. Turn that down a little bit. So we had a little bit of a interesting morning, sort of. This has been like the least stressful morning since like 4 days now. But I went to go take a shower this morning and we still have water, luckily. Our bathroom faucet is still trickling, but we at least have shower water, but it wasn't getting warm enough, so I'm just now, well, I'm in my mom's driveway, just about to head home. It's 7:45 now. It's early. She's been up since 6:30, I believe, but we're both showered and clean, so I need to go home, get us changed, because I'm wearing, like, you can see it, there's a hole in my shirt. Get her in some clothes, and then we're gonna go to that play place. Her fever's broke. She's feeling a lot better, but because I have work later today, I have Kiwanis today at 4. I wanted to make sure that 10% low battery. I wanted to make sure that she got some playtime in, so that's what we're gonna go do now. So we're gonna go change, and then we're gonna head over there. Waiting in line at Dunkin' Donuts. I kind of wanted to get a coffee colada, and I was gonna grab me an L-Bell, some munchkins before we go to the play place. Funny story about this Dunkin' Donuts while my hair is crazy. This Dunkin' Donuts I applied to quite a while ago, but like there's a whole story about why I didn't end up working here, but just I don't know if it's the same manager now, but it was awful management. Trash cans. And so I never ended up actually officially like working here. But my ex-boyfriend works here now, which I think I've mentioned before, but I came here not long ago, maybe a couple days ago, and he was working the counter. Oh, Valentine's Day I came. And he's like, you know, you look different every time I see you, because I've run into him like 3 or 4 times now. And he's like, you look good. I'm like, yeah, I gotta, dress up. It's Valentine's Day. And then I can hear him say something to one of his coworkers, and he said that, he says, oh, that's my first girlfriend, which is true. Like, I don't think he was my first boyfriend, but we dated twice. We dated once in 6th grade and then again in 8th grade, so I was his first girlfriend. But I was like so embarrassed that he told one of his coworkers. I was like, oh my goodness. But I'm about to order.
Good morning, can I help you?
Hi, can I get 10 of the chocolate munchkins?
How many?
10.
Anything else?
Can I also get a small caramel colada?
A small caramel coffee colada. You want whipped cream?
Please.
Anything else?
And that's gonna do it.
$4.45. Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, so that was just a quick funny side story. Now, I'm not a huge fan of coffee. I've never been a huge fan of coffee, but once in a while I'll get those coffee coladas, but even the small is too much. I get a small because it's the smallest I can get, but it always makes, like, it's so sweet that you can only have so much, but once in a while I'll crave one, so I decided to get one today, and then I got 10 munchkins, so 5 for me, 5 for Elle. We're moving. So I had to come to Walmart really quick because we are totally out of milk. Speaking to them. Okay. Every time we come milk shopping, I gotta grab a whole milk for me. I don't like anything but, and then we go and grab low fat for Ella, which is the blue cap, and this is actually all that I needed here. Where is it? 1 and 2.
Insert cash. Use pin pad to complete transaction.
Okay, so we're back home. I'm just working on my makeup because I just wanted to get ready today because I have work, so I figured I'd look somewhat put together. We ended up going to that play thing after I left Walmart, but Ella honestly didn't do very well. There was a kid there who, I've seen him several times, but his mom brings him like toys to play with inside of the play place, and every time Ella goes over and wants to play with him, which is totally fine. I don't mind, mom doesn't mind, it's whatever, but I don't let her walk away with the toy. Like, if she wants to play with his toys, she needs to keep them in that area, simply because I just don't want her to lose them, or like the mom to think that we're gonna steal them. You know, it's just, if it's her toys, that's one thing. If it's someone else's, it's another. So she got mad at me. She didn't want any of that. So she was throwing a fit. So I'm like, all right, we're going home. So she's actually napping right now. But I'm just trying to get ready before she wakes up. Yesterday, actually, I don't know where they are. Okay, so yesterday I had gone to my new job, and I had to go in what I thought I was going in to just fill in paperwork. But it ended up being a little bit more extensive than that. Like, I did fill out paperwork, but then I had to watch like an introductory kind of video, but it was like 40 minutes long, no joke. So I had to watch that. So TJ ended up picking up Ella from my friend Kayla's house, because I'm like, I'm not going to make it there on time, and I don't know how long I'm going to be. I think I got to work probably around 2:30. I think I was running a little bit late because I got stuck at the DMV yesterday trying to get a new license. So I ended up calling him, and I'm like, I'm stuck at the DMV, like, I'll be there. And he's like, no, take your time. He's like, I have another girl here as well filling out paperwork, and she just kind of got here, so take your time. So I ended up getting there actually closer to 3. But I went in, I filled out paperwork, I watched that video, and then you have to take a menu test before you actually begin working. And it's very, very, very hard. So I had to start making like flash notes and stuff. That's what I was looking for. I have a stack of flash notes, like no joke, that thick, of all information I need to learn by Monday. The test sounds crazy. He said that nobody passes the first time. And I'm like, damn, like, that's a lot of work. But I gotta study and stuff. I never got the opportunity. Last night I was gonna repaint my nails. I'm gonna repaint them sometime before I have to go back into work on Monday, because Monday is when I'm taking the test. But I think I was just gonna do like a light pink. I actually picked up a nail polish from Essie recently. It's a very, very, very light pink. I think it's called Fiji. But I think I'm gonna do my nails in that, and I was hoping to do them before work today, but to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna have time. So yeah, that's what's going on with me today. I'm still like stressed out about, you know, everything that's been happening the past couple of days, but I'm getting better. Ella's just getting hard. She was sick a couple days ago with a fever, and the fever just broke, but the fever wasn't getting like ridiculously high. It was staying around 101. So when I had brought her to the doctors, I think, when did I bring her to the doctors? When the hell did I bring her to the doctors? I vlogged it too. It was probably like 2 or 3 days ago. I brought her there, and she had a fever of 101, and they just said to bring her home and make sure she gets rest and fluids, and the fever will break. So the fever has broken, but I guess like sometimes when babies get fevers and the fever breaks, they break out in a rash. So Ella has a rash mostly on her back, a little bit on her chest, and a little bit on her neck. And I'm gonna like keep my eye on it because that just freaks me out. I don't like that, but I noticed it on her today, this morning actually, when I brought her to my mom's to take that shower. I noticed it, and I asked my mom, and she just said, yeah, like that used to happen to you kids whenever when babies break fevers, they can break out in a rash. I don't know where my lash glue is. I don't know why I said that so slow. That actually reminded me of Finding Nemo with Dory. I don't know why. Okay, I don't know where my lash glue is, but I am gonna go ahead and finish getting ready because I still gotta do my hair, but I can't find my lash glue. So I took off my nail polish, so the black is gone. It was so hard to take off because not only was it like what I got done at the salon where they did the black nail polish and then the top coat, and then I came home and I did the matte coat, so it was really hard to get off. But this nail polish remover is amazing. It's just a Rite Aid brand, and it's just called Renewal Maximum Strength Nail Polish Remover, and it's very inexpensive. It's just a drugstore nail polish, but I decided to go with this color. It's from Sinful Colors. Let me see if I can't get it to focus. Sinful Colors. It's in the color Easy Going. It's just a very light pink. I thought it would be really appropriate, but I'm gonna put that on, but I'm going to do a matte coat, so I'm using Essie's matte coat. I was gonna use Fiji from Essie, but I can't find it. I don't know where it went, which I'm so bummed out about because I just bought it. I'm sure it's in here somewhere, but I just wanted to try to at least do one coat before she wakes up. Hi, Ella. So she just woke up from her nap. I can't even believe it, but it's only like 10:40 or so in the morning. I just feel like today has been so long. And I think I woke up around 6. I have to grab a pot real quick, but it's gonna get super loud, so hang on 1 second. Okay, so yeah, I think I woke up around 6:30, so it's not like I've been up forever. I just feel like today has been so slow. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe well, I'm not even, sorry, the camera was not on my face at that moment. Let me turn off the water, and this is really difficult with just one hand. Get this water boiling. Boiling. Come on. Why is it taking forever to light? What the heck? Does the other one work? Okay. Well, that one's turning on. That's weird. Anyways, let me get that on the heat. I'm just making some mac and cheese. We're just gonna have an earlier lunch, probably closer to 11, because I have to drop her off at 4, and I just want to make sure that she eats something, because she hasn't what was that? She hasn't really had an appetite. As I was getting ready though, I was like, oh crap, because I ran out of hairspray a couple days ago, but I haven't really styled my hair. Hey baby. Or teased my hair rather. I use hairspray when I tease. So because I haven't needed it, I forgot that I had run out. So I'm like, crap, like I was just at Walmart this morning, but I think we're gonna run back, or maybe we'll go to Target. Maybe just to get out of the house for a little while. Maybe we'll go to Target, and I gotta pick up some hairspray, but we're not going anywhere till we have some lunch. So I got her hooked up in the high chair so I can finish making some. Oh, the water's boiling. Okay, good. I never got around to painting my nails. Well, okay, I lied. I took off the polish, I started painting my nails, but the pink polish was coming out very not chunky. I don't know if that's the mudding guy might be here. Okay, yeah, he's here. But what I was saying is that the nail polish wasn't coming off super chunky. I mean, it wasn't coming out smoothly. It was coming out chunky. So if you put nail polish in the fridge, supposedly, it smooths out the polish. So it's in the fridge now. And when I get home from work tonight, I'm gonna try painting my nails. So hopefully I'll have painted nails by the morning. Okay, but the mudding guy just got here, so I need to clear out a few things. Okay, so we're at Target now. It actually worked out that I had to come here for hairspray because I just ran out of dish soap as well. I just did like a big sink full of dishes and I used the last of it. So I had to come out regardless, which is good that I need more than one thing here. Okay, so I got the dish soap. This is the one that I got last time and I ended up really liking it. So I got 2 bottles this time. And I got some, got some sponges too because mine were getting real ratty. But now we're looking at hairsprays, but I'm looking at maybe Aussie's volume hairspray. I've never tried it, but I'm curious. But this is, oh, that's a dry shampoo. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Okay, so we're leaving Target now. I gave Ella a new toy to play with that was in my car. So I ended up, I kind of showed you in Target, but I did end up going with these. This is actually a pretty good dish soap. It's palm olive. I don't know, hypoallergenic, no heavy fragrances, non-irritating dyes. Like it doesn't leave my skin super dry. But then my sponges were kind of getting ratty, so I picked up another pack of sponges. And then I ended up going with that hairspray, the volume hairspray, simply because I use hairspray to tease my hair. So it kind of, I heard a car door. It kind of made sense to me to get that. But I just called in for some lunch. Ella still doesn't really have a huge appetite, but I am starving. And the mudding guy is working on my house right now. So I'm like, you know what? Like, let's just stay out of the house for a little bit. I think it's still, I feel like today is going so slow. I think it's only about, yeah, it's 12:39. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've done so much today. But after lunch, I need to go home and put my vlog up for today, or like schedule it for today at 4, and then my day is pretty much wrapped up because then I'm just going to work. Oh shoot. I actually think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I did. I'm only showing you because we're passing it, but this restaurant is one of mine and TJ's favorites. We haven't been here in a while though. The straight up creepiest thing just happened to me. So I was at a stoplight just now, and there was like 2 left lane turns and then a right lane turn. Like, you couldn't go straight, you could only go left or right. So I'm in one of the left lane turns and there's this car in the right lane turn, and I can just see, I don't know who is in the front, but I can see who's sitting in the back. And it was this guy, probably around my age, I guess, but like he was just like staring out the window at me. What is the issue? He was just staring out the window at me, and I made eye contact with him, and it was so weird, and he would not look away. Boys, if you're watching, I know there's some guys in this audience. Don't do that. It's not cute. So we just got finished having lunch, but there's actually a TJ Maxx right nearby. I can't see. Oh, there's a GameStop too. But there's a TJ Maxx right next door. Ooh, low battery again. So I figured we would just stop in and kill some time. It's not like we have to drive anywhere. Literally. Oh, the coffee store. I never knew that was there. Too bad I don't like coffee. But yeah, it's right next door, so I figured we would just stop in real quick. To be honest, I'm not here to shop, but they don't really have what seems to be like a huge selection right now. But I saw these stools and I was like, oh my gosh, I love stools like these, the little like bowl butts type of things. I'm starting to look for stools for when our kitchen is done and we have the breakfast bar. Oh, I'm actually, for my bedroom at the foot of the bed, by the way, Ella's in the stroller. For the foot of the bed, I was looking for something like this. But to be honest, I don't know if it'll fit because it's already very little space between my bed and the balcony window, so I'm not sure if that would necessarily work. No, I'm not really finding anything. I think this place is actually cheaper than Marshall's. Just a few things that I've seen here that I've also seen there. The prices were lower here. But Hobby Lobby still by far beats any of these places. So I think we're gonna head out. We spent a little time here. Ooh. Okay, so I was gonna head home, but I'm like, we're gonna go home and all she's gonna do is whine because she's bored of being home. So I think it's about 1:15 now. So I think we're gonna go to get some cinnamon pretzels because why not? No shame whatsoever. I don't feel guilty. I figured while we're here though, we will go browse Lush. So that's where we're off to now.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I don't know if you can read that sign that says Newberry Comics opening soon.
Dancing in the elevator. Dancing in the elevator. Okay, sorry if you guys seem a little bit wonky. You're sitting a little weird on my tripod. But I just got home. We actually have to leave in about an hour for me to drop her off before I head off to work. My thing's a little foggy, isn't it? Oh, that's really foggy. Hang on. Okay, we better? We're better. So I went to Lush. Well, we ended up going to the mall, and I just went there for the cinnamon pretzels. But I've been really intrigued with... She scared me. I thought she fell off the bed for a minute. Hang on, she's not supposed to be there. Okay. You want to get by? Or you want to come up? So I had stopped at Lush while I was there because I don't know, I really like Lush products. Friday you guys are gonna get, well actually tomorrow you guys are gonna get a haul from another company that's very similar to Lush in my opinion. Like they don't have a lot of the similar products, but same concept I guess. What can I give you to play with? Nothing. That's the problem, nothing. But whenever I'm like in person and there's a Lush, I always like to stop in and see what kind of products there were. So I took a couple pictures of some products that interested me and they gave me a catalog, and I had taken a picture of... You can't open it, that's the point. That's the point. I took a picture of 4 different products, but I started reading a 4th product a little bit more, and I'm not sure if it's what I thought it was, so I'm only going to show you 3 of the pictures that I took, but I was actually only able to find 1 of the products actually in the catalog, which I also thought was super weird. But the one that I found is called Pink Peppermint, and it's Soothing Coolie Minty Fresh. Freshen your toes, soften your soles, and ease tired feet. So it's like a foot cream, I believe, or like a foot moisturizer. How to use this product: wet your feet, then scrub. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's for a different product. Yeah, so I saw that, and I thought it was really, really interesting. It's $25.95 for, like, the big jar of it. So that kind of caught my interest. And then I'll show you the other 2 pictures. One I took was called FLUFF or FLUFF. And I know that's like a shaving cream. Again, a pink product. And then I think the other one was called Ocean Salt something about ocean salt. It was like a face and a body scrub, and that really interested me as well, so just look out for those. I feel like I've been vlogging so much today, but I know that tomorrow I'm taking a day off, as I always do every week, for vlogging, so I kind of wanted to catch you up on everything. Oh, she's getting into something real quick, but I want to show you. Hang on. So this was in the corner of my room, but it's this little tin, and this had her shoes in it, like the white boots that she's wearing. But I decided to repurpose this because all of this stuff in here, hi, you have a gummy on the inside of your sleeve. How long has that been there? She had gummies earlier today. That was a while ago. But this whole thing is filled up with products that I've used up. So this is like my empties container, and I wanted to do a video on it pretty soon, but I have a lot of videos backed up right now, so I won't be filming that for a while, but I just want to kind of give you a sneak peek into the future about another video that will be coming out pretty soon. Was there anything else I need to tell you before I let you go? I honestly don't think so. The mudding guy is still downstairs. He's actually coming back tomorrow as well. So hopefully when I talk to you guys on Saturday, I'll be able to show you a little bit more with the kitchen, and hopefully we'll be a couple steps forward. Oh, this thing is open. That's why I didn't want you to play with it. But anyways, guys, Ella, let go. I'm gonna let you guys go because I have to get this vlog up. It stopped uploading while I was running errands, so I gotta make sure I get that up, and I gotta get her packed to go to her Mimi. So I will talk to you guys. Oops, sorry, that was loud. I will talk to you guys in a couple of days. I hope you really do enjoy tomorrow's video. I was so excited to put it out for you, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys in a couple days.